Hello everyone, I'm Uzumaki, and welcome back to another installment of Crossover Brawlers. Now, since today is Mother's Day, I decided to do a special one. And who am I going to be pitting against each other? Well, it's simple. It's Kushina Uzumaki, Naruto's mother, versus Rose Quartz, Steven Universe's mother. Yes, a Naruto versus Steven Universe fight. Now, let's get into our combatants. I'm going to start with Kushina. Now, Kushina, as we all know, was the former Jinchuriki of Kurama, the Nine-Tailed Fox. And aside from that, as an Uzumaki, Kushina has high chakra reserves, meaning that she can perform various types of jutsu and still have enough energy to continue fighting. Now, despite that, Kushina has been known to have a bit of a short temper, and with that short temper, can lead her to kind of lose control. And when she does lose control, that will allow Kurama to take over her body to a certain degree. Now, as a Jinchuriki, Kushina can tap into Kurama's power, but only to a certain degree, because unlike her son Naruto, she hasn't really mastered her tailed beast form. So that runs the risk of her losing control and going on a rampage. So keep that in mind. Now on to Rose. Now, Rose, as we all know, or if some of you don't know, I'm going to spoil this, but I'm pretty sure you guys pretty much know what this spoiler will be, and that is Rose Quartz is a gem, and a gem is an alien race in Steven Universe that has been known to conquer and destroy planets to expand their empire. However, Rose, or shall I say Pink Diamond, didn't want to do the same thing to Earth. So she started a rebellion against herself. Yeah, it's confusing, but yeah. And during the war, she led the Crystal Gems in order to save the planet. And they did when Rose faked her shattering. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys understand what happened afterwards. Now from there, Rose has a ton of different powers, from bringing people back to life, as seen with Lion, to creating plant life, to regulating the speed of her descent, or in layman's terms, controlling how fast she fell. Or but her biggest her biggest power is her shield, and that shield is pretty powerful, able to take a blast from all three diamonds, as seen at the end of the war, when the diamonds blasted the earth and corrupted all the gems remaining there except for Pink Diamond, Garnet, and Pearl. Yeah, so you have to take that into consideration. Now, as for her personality, Rose was, before she started the rebellion, was rather childish and spoiled and self-centered, and when she came to Earth, she realized the damage that she was doing to the planet and took a stand to protect the Earth and change for the better. Now, it's not just fighting in the rebellion that is one of Rose's feats. She also had to fight against many gems, like, for example, Ruby Fusion that attacked Rose in the fight that resulted in Garnet's fusion being born. Yeah, she took out that Ruby Fusion with quite the speed and has even taken it to other gems like Bismuth when they fought over the use of the breaking point, and even Jasper, the ultimate Quartz soldier. Yeah, so Rose does have some battle experience, but there's a big difference between Kushina's experience and Rose's experience. Now, before I get into that, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, sorry. Now, it's not really shown how much Kushina has fought, as when she was a child, she was able to, like, beat up several kids when they annoy her, hence her nickname, the Red Hot Habanero. But I'm gonna give experience slightly to Rose because she's had thousands of years of fighting experience. Obviously with the War for Earth and various fights from after that. Now, another thing I forgot to mention, and I apologize that I didn't mention this earlier, is that as for Brawlers, Kushina does have this ability where she can, like, create these chains that are strong enough to, like, restrain the Ninetales. Yeah. And given how huge Kurama is, yeah, that's pretty impressive. And yeah, the Ninetales in itself is no joke. Now, the Ninetales has been stated to be the most powerful, or at least one of the most powerful, of the tailed beasts. And given Naruto's fight with the tailed beasts, yeah, that's pretty impressive. So, yeah, both of these women are powerful, but only one can win. So, this is going to be quite tough because while Kushina is able to, like, fight when the situation calls for it, she does have less experience, but maybe more power, I guess, because of her nine-tailed state. But however, Rose also does have her weaknesses too. That being, if her form takes enough damage, she'll retreat into her gem to regenerate. And given how long it takes a gem to regenerate, that could be either detrimental or beneficial to Rose. And if Kushina realizes this, she could easily crush the gem, and that would be it for Rose. However, on Kushina's end, if she gets angry enough and taps into the nine-tailed state, whether it be her version 1 or version 2 cloaks, because remember, she hasn't only mastered the Ninetales power, unlike her son. So, yeah, you have to take that into consideration. And also, Kushina isn't a gem. She's human. And meaning that she is able to, like, get exhausted and tire out. So, Rose could easily just wait for Kushina to tire out and like get the like final blow on her. However, Rose believed all life is precious and worth protecting, and given her pacifistic nature, she probably wouldn't even want to fight, but I think she would be willing to, because I think this will be a situation where Kushina is the one to instigate the brawl, and Rose would be forced to defend herself. Yeah, so you have to take that into consideration. Now, this could probably go into either one's favor. Kushina could like use her chains to like wrap Rose up and dissipate her form. But on the other hand, Rose could easily defend herself with her shield and her bubble. And also, side note, she also has the laser light cannon and that sword that Bismuth crafted for her. So, yeah. This might be a pretty close match. Kushina has the firepower because of Kurama's sheer power, but Rose has the defenses to block, or at the very least, defend herself against Kurama's tail beast bombs. So, yeah. This is a tough one to call. So, I'm going to leave it to you guys. Who do you guys think would win? Kushina or Rose? If you think Kushina would win, just tell me the reasons why. Or if you think Rose would win, but your reasons why she would win. Just come below, let me know. I'm Wisdom Cube. I hope you guys have a happy Mother's Day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.